Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea. This is Phil, and we are back to react to Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 6. And there were quite a few interesting developments. We'll start with you, Phil. Thoughts on anything in that last episode?
I guess just Dimitri. He seems to have taken a step forward in his karate lessons. Looks like he's actually picking some things up, so...
He was a slow learner, especially when you compare him to Robbie.
He's a great character. He's hilarious. So I'd like to see more of him.
Him and Johnny are the two funniest characters on the show by far. Again, I don't like the way Hawk is turning. He's definitely, I mean, even his girlfriend broke up with him, and I can't blame her. I see there's still a lot of good in Hawk, but right now it's buried by the Cobra Kai brainwashing.
Yeah, I still like Hawk. I still have hopes for him, so we'll see what happens.
Maybe he'll turn it all around. And Daniel, at the end of the episode, of course, Daniel confronts Johnny, comes into disrespects Johnny's dojo by not taking his shoes off on the mat.
Yeah, Johnny had no idea what he was talking about. But...
Yeah, and Kreese is back there smirking, so we know who orchestrated that one. But without further ado, we are going to proceed and give you our reaction to episode 6.
And before we do that, just hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. We do have a Patreon. You can check it out. The link is in the description.
Looks like they're repairing the Miyagi-Do dojo and yard. Or is that Dimitri training? Well, it looks like they got everything cleaned up really nicely. At least there wasn't anything seriously damaged.
Well, other than the metal being stolen.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully they get that back.
Oh, that was a flashback.
Yes. Oh, okay, never mind. Now, I thought that was the present. Daniel has a lot of work.
Well, it's got child labor.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Well, no, that's just payment for their karate lessons. Meanwhile, at Cobra Kai.
This all could be over in an instant. It's not anymore.
Oh, did I see some tension there?
Who trashed Miyagi-Do?
Does he think Kreese was involved?
He gave him a look.
Disrespect another man's dojo.
Shut your cake hole, Chubb.
Oh!
I'm not looking for excuses, I'm looking for answers.
Hawk is such a weasel for not.
Keep going, we can do this
Admitting.
all day. Good, man, I'd love to catch up. I'm just in the middle. Wait, what? How bad is it?
I wonder who that was.
We need a water break.
2-minute break. Get your bearings.
Surprised Kreese gave them water break. He doesn't
I
seem...
think I should tell Sensei Lawrence that I did it.
Say nothing.
So he did tell him to do it.
I'll handle it.
Listen, about the other night.
Nothing happened. So, there's no reason to feel uncomfortable, right?
Right? Exactly.
Sam's just pretending it didn't happen.
You guys lifting me because I feel like I'm doing nothing here.
Hey, Robbie. Robbie. This is one of the guys who was beating on Dimitri. Probably helped trash the dojo.
Hey, we didn't have anything to do with that.
I'd be careful about this, Mr. L. Laying the Cobra Kais in a Miyagi-Do. It's like laying the wildlings behind the wall.
Snow in the Battle of the Bastards?
Daniel outsmarted Dimitri.
It's a different analogy.
We're happy to have you.
Bobby.
That's Bobby from the Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A few more wrinkles.
Which one was Bobby?
Yeah, what about you?
The one Daniel tackled and punched.
Get some of that hair back.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Meds do their job. Oh, you see, they already got me a priest.
I'm a pastor, Tommy. But if you want to confess about that $50 you still owe me, the big guy's listening.
You're gonna fight this.
Nah, that part's done.
He's in hospice, like...
It's in here now.
Yeah. Oh, cancer?
Besides, you were always a better fighter.
Bullshit. Remember that tournament back in '83?
You beat Vidal to get to the semis.
Yeah.
Look, we can't let Tommy rot in this place. He deserves better.
They're gonna take him out? Can you do
What
that?
do you have in mind?
You just said they can sign him out for 24
A
hours.
wild night to remember.
I don't know, a man in his condition.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I have all day. You think it's okay if I puke in here?
No,
Navy SEALs puke all the time.
do not puke.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let up.
We gotta figure out who did it.
Would you really like to know who did it? It was Hawk.
What?
Oh. Just under
And it
the
was
bus.
Diaz.
Oh.
When one of you makes a move, you all make a move.
So he didn't really tell on him.
You live and you die.
It's the second one in a row.
I know, and I'll be at the next one. I promise. I just got a ton of new students, and
Oh,
I need
no.
to spend the day here.
Why don't you say it to my face? I didn't say anything.
Oh shoot! I gotta go deal with something important. Okay, I'll talk to you tonight.
What happened to your balance there, Daniel?
Something important.
Oh, she's not happy.
Nope.
I didn't diss you. It was constructive criticism. Okay. No. This isn't a two sides to every story situation. He was the clear-cut aggressor.
I already told you I was sorry.
Guys, enough. I'm gonna give you both a mission. You see this stone? You're gonna pick it back up.
How are we supposed to do that?
Good old-fashioned teamwork. I believe in you.
So they're reliving their glory days.
Let's ride.
So do they all own bikes, or like?
I guess so, yeah. Or maybe they rented them. I'm guessing they rented.
Back in the days of high school,
Ooh, more flashbacks.
we were real bad. Under my eye.
Then there was that time that Tommy got that horrible fake ID and the bartender served us all dishwater.
And I drank the whole thing because I didn't know what beer was supposed to taste.
Dishwater?
Yeah, that would be gross.
We made up for it the next week.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that?
Boy, she reamed you out,
Oh, she
man.
did more than that, man. She dumped my ass.
Way to bring it down, Johnny.
Yeah, it's her loss, huh? What's it called?
It's called Cobra Kai.
Oh, they don't look happy.
You brought back a Cobra Kai.
Yeah, it's not all that's back.
Grease is back.
Combat! 8!
So were they all in Cobra Kai, I guess?
Yeah. They were the ones that bullied Daniel. Ooh.
A fight isn't over until your enemy is finished.
Well, he's down. This guy's such
Show
a
your
creep.
enemy no mercy.
Wait! This isn't what Sensei Lawrence has been teaching us.
Good for you, Miguel.
Excuse me?
It's over.
Oof. 50 push-ups on your knuckles, Mr. Diaz.
Yeah.
Sensei Lawrence is right, of course.
Grease is not
In a
going to be happy
tournament,
with that.
Fighting stops when you land a point. But in the real world, it's not about scoring points. It's about being a winner or a loser. And there are no losers in this dojo.
Jeez.
What is the purpose of karate?
Strike first, strike hard. No mercy, sir.
No, you've all been brainwashed by Cobra Kai. I want you to clear your mind.
That kid is cute.
What is the ultimate lesson we learn from karate?
That was good.
Don't be a pussy.
Aw.
Try, but brute strength is only gonna get you so far.
Oof.
You got a better idea, smartass?
Ever heard of a fulcrum? Yeah.
Dimitri thinks he's smarter than everyone else.
If you paid attention in physics.
More like full of crap.
The only thing that's full of crap is you and your little quiver in there. Admit it. You don't really want to join Miyagi-Do.
Always a Cobra Kai.
Well, that's not true. I know it's not true, because I used to be a Cobra Kai.
What?
That's not true, is it?
No, I don't think so.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
We're boss.
Yeah. We got next.
That is the ugliest Make-A-Wish kid I've ever seen.
Oh, guys are
I'll tell you
nuts.
what, here's my wish. You could suck my dick.
Oh! All right. Oh, he deserved that. Oh, his ear is bleeding everywhere. That's gross. Well, all these old guys still have it. Wow. That's awesome.
There just has to be a fight in every episode.
It's a karate show. She's gonna help Johnny. Man, they kicked ass pretty good for
Cobra
guys their
Kai
age.
sells power, strength, and when I joined, I was weak. It was 1985. I had just won my first All Valley, and Mr. Miyagi didn't want me to compete anymore. He never really liked the idea of fighting for trophies in the first place. So, he and we got into this big argument, and
Was this from the third film?
what did I do?
Maybe?
I joined Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that's
I learned
that
to strike first.
silver guy.
Strike hard. Show no mercy. And it turned me into an angry and violent kid. Right now, today, we are all Miyagi-Do.
I didn't know Daniel had joined Cobra Kai.
I didn't even. I thought he just trained with that
Playing
creepy
footsie or
silver
practicing
dude.
your roundhouse?
Today's lesson was crazy, huh?
Not that crazy.
Kreese is sinking his claws into her, too.
Don't you think that some of what Sensei Kreese is teaching us just feels wrong? That life is only about winning?
My mom worked at this restaurant when I was little. And she'd bring home leftovers, so my brother and I had enough to eat. When her manager found out, he fired her. And she wasn't stealing. The food was gonna end up in the trash. The world shows no mercy. So why should we? Some people have it good. But the rest of us, we have to fight for every inch of what's ours. Not just to score a point. For everything.
She's right.
And
Oh, that looks hard. That guy must be strong, though. Wow. I would not be able to lift that.
Good job, guys. You see that? We all work together as a team. Anything's possible.
Dimitri.
I don't know. You know, there was something I never told you. Didn't think you needed to know. But screw it. I was in love with Allie.
What?
What? Freshman year. We were in the same homeroom. Used to talk all the time. I was
A
going
lot
up
of
to
guys
Kurt's
liked
to
her, I
ask
guess.
out when
Apparently.
Wow.
someone else struck first.
I don't think I ever really got over her. I mean, I dated plenty of babes after, but I never really let my guard down with any of them, you know? Not like with Allie.
Johnny sounds like he was such a stud in his younger days.
still got one thing that's more important than anything, Johnny.
Your health.
Time.
Time.
Yeah.
And health.
You still have time.
So they just skipped the whole chore thing?
I guess so.
Wow, lucky.
Well, they repaired the dojo. That was probably their chore.
I wanted to apologize for yesterday.
Why?
It was disrespectful of me to challenge your lesson.
Hmm. Was it though?
You honor Sensei Lawrence with your allegiance. And allegiance is nothing to apologize for. Sensei Lawrence's heart's in the right place. But I'm afraid he's a little mixed up.
This guy's so manipulative.
We'll make sure he gets back on track.
Oh, Kreese got Miguel too.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know.
Come on!
Oh, shoot.
Empty spaces.
Oh.
Tommy, wake
up!
Cobra Kai is
Better
not
to go
a
out like
hobby.
that than in a hospital bed.
Maybe.
Not a club.
On and on. Does anybody know what we are looking for?
Hopefully it was peaceful.
Another hero.
Cobra Kai is your brother's.
Behind the curtain. The show must go on. Yeah.
You're all Cobra Kai for life. Because Cobra Kai never dies.
Oof. That was an ending.
That was a very different episode, I think.
More serious and sad, yeah. I mean, Tommy was one of the bullies in The Karate Kid. He was one of the original Cobra Kais that, along with Bobby.
Yeah, that episode was a lot different. It was very introspective. It was very much about time and death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
Very different episode.
Yeah, kind of upsetting.
Like, usually these episodes are very light, and that one was not at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't laugh a lot. Other than Dimitri, of course.
Dimitri's funny.
Yeah.
So that episode was called Take a Right. It has an 8.7 rating.
That's probably about right. What would you rate it?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I think that's about right. The bar fight was a little over the top, but
yeah, but you
that's
have
what
to.
this show is. So
Exactly, it's a karate show. It's not a knitting show.
Kreese continues to
manipulate.
He's taking over Cobra Kai. He's getting his grip on these kids, and he's turning them against Johnny, which is not.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
I don't like to see that. So
because when Tori was not gonna hit that kid until Kreese told her to. Even then, you can kind of see that Kreese has turned Tori a little bit because Tori obviously had a troubled past from the sounds of things. And so Kreese's no mercy attitude kind of appeals to that, which is sad. Now, the scary thing is that Kreese also might have Miguel in his grip. So yeah, I mean, once you corrupt Miguel, there's no coming back from that.
I mean, but Miguel was a little bit corrupted anyway, right? Like, remember him pulling on Robbie's arm
in the fight, and he was targeting his injury.
So it's not like Miguel is that innocent.
No, but I mean.
But yeah, hopefully he rejects Kreese at some point.
I hope so, yes. We will be back next time with episode 7, and I'll see you guys later.